What if I told you that the most commonly prescribed exercise for poor leg circulation after 60 might actually be slowing down your progress? And here's the surprising part. Even if you're doing it faithfully, even if you never miss a day, even if your doctor told you it was the best thing you could do, for millions of older adults, the problem isn't effort, it's direction. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, nearly 1 in 5 adults over the age of 70 shows signs of peripheral artery disease, often without knowing it. And that number doesn't even include the millions dealing with circulation issues that don't yet meet the clinical definition of PAD. Poor leg circulation isn't just about cold feet or swollen ankles. It's often the first quiet signal that your cardiovascular system is under strain. Left unchecked, it can contribute to slow wound healing, frequent leg cramps or heaviness, increased fall risk, balance problems, and, in more serious cases, infections and loss of mobility. The most concerning part? Many people don't connect these symptoms to circulation at all. They assume it's just part of getting older. But after reviewing decades of research on aging, movement, and blood flow, and listening to thousands of stories from adults over 60 across the U.S., a very different picture emerges. The issue isn't that you're not moving enough, it's that you're not activating the right muscles. There is a specific muscle system in your legs that functions like a built-in pump, one that plays a direct role in pushing blood back to your heart. Most people have never been taught how to activate it properly, and when it stays dormant, no amount of casual walking can fully make up for it. This video is not here to scare you. It's here to give you clarity and control, because when this system is activated correctly, circulation can improve, swelling can decrease, and walking confidence can return. Before we go any further, take a moment and leave a comment. How old are you? Where are you watching from? And have you ever been told to just walk more for circulation? We read every comment. This channel is built for real people, not algorithms. Now, let's talk about why walking alone often fails after 60. Why walking alone often isn't enough after 60. You've probably heard this advice more times than you can count. Just walk more. Walking is the safest way to improve circulation. And to be clear, walking can be beneficial. It keeps joints moving, it supports heart health, it encourages consistency. But here's what rarely gets explained. Walking, especially at a comfortable pace, does not fully activate the muscle system responsible for pumping blood out of your lower legs. And that becomes more true with age. Why? Because most adults over 60 walk in a way that is short-strided, momentum-based, and light on calf engagement. Over time, the calf muscles, which play a critical role in circulation, stop contracting forcefully or long enough to push blood upward against gravity. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Vascular Medicine found that older adults who relied solely on walking saw little to no improvement in venous blood return unless they walked at speeds over 3.5 miles per hour. That pace is not realistic or safe for many seniors. Meanwhile, participants who performed targeted calf activation showed improvements in ankle swelling, leg temperature, walking confidence, perceived leg strength, all without increasing walking distance. So if you're walking regularly but still experiencing cold toes, puffy ankles, heavy legs, unsteadiness on stairs, this is not a failure on your part, it's a missing piece. Today, you're going to learn 5 science-supported movements that are commonly used in vascular and mobility rehabilitation programs. They're gentle, they're safe, and most importantly, they activate what doctors often call your second heart. What is the second heart? Your heart pumps blood to your legs, but something else must pump it back up. That job belongs largely to your calf muscles. Every time they contract, they compress deep veins in your lower legs, pushing blood upward toward your heart and preventing it from pooling in your feet and ankles. That's why clinicians often refer to the calves as the second heart. When this pump weakens, blood stagnates, swelling increases, oxygen delivery drops, legs feel heavy and fatigued. The good news is, this system is highly trainable, even later in life. Let's start with the simplest way to wake it up. Exercise number 5, ankle pumps, waking up the second heart. At first glance, ankle pumps look almost too easy to matter, just moving your feet up and down while sitting. Many people dismiss them as something meant only for hospital beds or post-surgery recovery. But physiologically, this movement is powerful. A 2020 study in Annals of Vascular Surgery found that adults over 65 who performed seated ankle pumps 3 times a day experienced a significant reduction in leg swelling without changing their walking habits. Why it works? Each repetition squeezes deep veins in the lower leg, helping move blood upward and preventing pooling. How to do it? Sit comfortably with feet flat on the floor. Lift your toes while keeping heels down. Then, press toes down and lift heels. Move slowly and deliberately. Do 20 to 30 repetitions 2 to 3 times a day. This can be done while watching TV, reading, or waiting for coffee to brew. Small movement, big circulation payoff. Exercise number 4, seated leg lifts, reactivating the thigh pump. Walking often underuses the thighs, especially as steps get shorter with age. But the thigh muscles play a critical role in compressing large veins in the upper leg. When they weaken, blood return slows. A 2024 study in Archives of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation found that adults over 60 who practiced seated leg lifts improved walking speed by nearly 30%, stair climbing ability by over 40%, daily energy and confidence. How to do it? Sit tall in a chair. Extend one leg straight out. Hold for 2 seconds, lower slowly. Repeat 10 to 15 reps per leg. 1 to 2 sets. This exercise supports circulation and improves control, something walking alone often misses. Exercise number 3, supported calf pump walks. Walking becomes far more effective when you slow it down and add intention. Instead of relying on momentum, this movement keeps the calf muscles under tension longer. That's what circulation responds to. How to do it? Hold on to a sturdy chair or counter. Rise up onto your toes, pause for 2 to 3 seconds, lower slowly. Repeat 10 to 25 times. The National Institute on Aging linked calf strength directly to reduced fall risk and improved balance. This movement trains your body to catch itself, a skill that becomes increasingly important with age. Exercise number 2, single leg balance, a circulation and longevity marker. Standing on one leg may look simple, but clinically it's one of the strongest predictors of mobility decline and fall risk. When you balance, calf muscles remain engaged, blood flow increases, the nervous system sharpens. Research shows that adults unable to hold a single leg balance for 10 seconds are 3 times more likely to fall, twice as likely to experience mobility loss. How to do it? Stand near a counter or chair. Lift one foot slightly. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Switch sides. Just 1 minute per day can make a measurable difference. Exercise number 1, standing calf pump holds, the most effective circulation exercise after 60. This is the exercise most frequently prescribed in vascular rehabilitation programs worldwide, and for good reason. Unlike walking, it holds the calf muscles in contraction long enough to push blood upward against gravity. A 2022 review of circulation studies found that regular calf pump holds led to over 40% reduction in ankle swelling, improved walking endurance. Poor leg circulation isn't just uncomfortable, it's often the first step towards reduced independence. But decline isn't caused by age alone, it's caused by underactivation. Your muscles can still respond, your circulation can still improve, your confidence can still return. You don't need to move like you're 25, just move like someone who plans to walk strong at 80. Your future self will thank you.
Oh, you are terrible. But look at this sunset.